guys, Barbara here. So today we're gonna head down to my sister's house in Highland Park. She's having a function for us to view the recording or the video of mom's services. She's only gonna be serving hamburgers and hot dogs, according to what she told me. She might change the menu on me, but she asked me to just contribute anything that I wanted, and she especially wanted me to contribute dessert. So I'm gonna figure that out. But the dish that I really want to take is a dip to go with chips. And so this is what we're going to make right now. And then we're going to take it down to my sister. And that's where we're going to pick up when the gathering is going on. We're going to use 1 can of black beans. I like this brand, but they don't support the show, okay? So I don't have them as a sponsor. I wish. We're going to drain this and rinse it. We're going to use 1 can of golden corn. Any brand will do. 1 red onion. Some green onion. Roma tomatoes. This is the trick, all right? When you're making any type of salsa, always use Roma tomatoes because they're less wet, so they're less juicy and your salsa is going to hold together better. We're going to use 1 avocado. I wish I had 2, but at the store they were all hard and not ready yet. They were all green. And then some cilantro. This is a quarter cup of olive oil, 2 limes, a teaspoon each of cayenne and salt, and you can also add a teaspoon of cumin to this, but I'm opting out of that. I'm going to need this to go on ahead and squeeze the limes, and then we're going to mix our dressing in this, and we're going to need some garlic, but you guys know I get the crushed ones from Costco. I don't get the fresh garlic ever. So let's start off first of all by taking care of our red onion. Now I love using red onions in these type of dips or salads because the color makes it so beautiful, and I found that the red onions are not as hot as a yellow skinned onion or a white skinned onion, okay? You guys notice how I cut it? I don't know who taught me this or if I taught it to myself years ago, but this is the easiest way that I know how to dice up onions or anything that's round, okay? Turn it on its side and just slice through it, and you get these perfect little pieces, and you can cut them even smaller if you'd like, but I like this size right now that I have. And so now let me go ahead and take care of my other onion, which is the green onion. And I don't want the bottom parts, I just want the top parts because I want all this green, okay? It's all about making this salad appetizing to the eyes. Always remember to tuck your fingers in because you don't want to lose your fingertips in the salad, all right? So let me go ahead and set this aside here on my cutting. Oh, first of all, let me knife through it to make it a little bit smaller. Then set it aside on my cutting board. And then now I'm gonna take care of my tomatoes, and I'm using 2 Roma tomatoes in the salad. I love using Roma tomatoes for these type of salads because it has less water, less juice in it, and it doesn't make your salad too soggy, okay? Now let me share some interesting tidbits about tomatoes with you guys. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene, an antioxidant that is good for the heart and effective in fighting certain cancers. Cooked tomatoes are better for you than the raw ones. As more beneficial chemicals are released, they are also packed with vitamin C and A and potassium. The biggest tomato fight in the world happens each year in the small Spanish town of Buñol. I hope I said it right. The festival called La Tomatina involves some 40,000 people throwing 150,000 tomatoes at each other. Tomatoes are one of the natural foods that contains MSG. This is why manufacturers are allowed to use the word natural flavors to replace the word MSG or monosodium glutamate, because it does occur naturally in certain foods, and tomatoes happen to be one. The other one happened to be mushrooms. So let me set this aside, guys. Just a little bit of fun facts for you. This is my cilantro that I've washed. I picked from the stem and I washed it really thoroughly, and I'm just knifing through it. So you guys see, right? The salad is just a bunch of cutting. Now for my lime, and I need this little lime squeezer thingy because limes are hard to squeeze. Let me go ahead and drain the water off of this can of kernel corn. All right, guys, so this is the whole onion, the can of corn. Let me go ahead and drain these and wash these, okay? Remember, this salad is called avocado, corn, and black bean. So we have the corn, the black bean, the green onion. Only half of the cilantro because we want some to garnish the top. The tomatoes. You see why I told you to use the Roma? See, it's less wet because we're going to put a dressing on this. We're gonna do the avocados last, okay? So now to do the dressing, very simple. We're gonna put the lime juice, olive oil, the spices. Remember, you can add cumin here, and the garlic. I always save the garlic for last because I can't stand the smell. And I'm gonna put literally a smidgen. It's up to you how much you want to put, okay? So this is just a wonderful little dressing to put on top of the salad. Well, let's take care of the avocado. So I've taken the label off of the avocado. You want to go right down the middle like this. Twist. For the pit, clear your fingers. Twist, and we're out. I'm going to go ahead and cut it right in here. And this is a pretty decent looking avocado, guys. Bite size or fork size. Let me get a spoon. No hard work to this, right? Trying to separate it. Now let me do the next half. Now I've seen some people like toss this first before they put any of the dressing on, but I always try to pour some on top of the avocados first so you can get all the citrus. Pour it just right here on top of the avocado because you don't want the avocado to get black while it's sitting in the salad, okay? So see, we're sure the avocado got it, so now it's just a matter of tossing this. And this can be a dip or a salad, okay? I'm gonna use it today as a dip. Simple, right, guys? I almost forgot. We want to go ahead and clean this up because we're going to present it in the same bowl that it's made in. Then get the rest of the cilantro. Put it on top. Cool, right? Now we cover it up. Set it on the fridge until it's time to go. You can add cumin to this recipe, but I didn't add any because my son Jory doesn't like the smell of cumin and I really wanted him to be able to enjoy some of this dip today. And the dip or salad was a great success at the party. Take a look at my cousin Monica, who does not know that she's starring in my movie today. And she's going to take her first taste of this wonderful dish. Now she knows. This episode is brought to you by Beans and Rice and Jesus Christ, a collection of 101 Caribbean recipes for seasons of feast or famine. For this segment, I'm going to show you how to do some arts and craft. Now take a look at the light switches in your house, the covers I mean. They're plain, right? They're either beige or they're white, or perhaps you went out like me and bought these expensive ones that cost anywhere between $5 to $8. Well, I'm here to tell you that you don't have to buy these expensive ones because I will show you how to decorate the wall switch covers or the plug covers to make your own beautiful design to go with your home decor. All right, so first of all, you're gonna need some paint. Acrylic paint is what we will need, all right? So trek down to your local Walmart or your local arts and crafts store and just go pick you up some acrylic paint, any color that you like. See, they're in all different packages. It's so exciting to be in this aisle. Acrylic paint here for $5.97 for this little pack of neon ones and $9.97 for this other one. And look at these containers, see, some of them are 88 cents. Now, I'm going to use a plate that I've used before, that I painted before. It's old and raggedy now, so it's time to do a makeover. So water takes it off pretty easily with your fingernails or maybe a little scouring pad, but you don't want to scratch up the plate, okay? So now it's clean. It's dry, it's clean. I'm going to start with a base of white. You can put any base you want or you could put no base at all. It's up to you, okay? So I've bought some stencils because I'm not talented when it comes to freehand drawing or painting. If you're talented that way, go ahead and freehand it because this plate is your canvas. So now let me go ahead and lay down several coats of the white, okay? So just start off pretty simple and just make sure you don't mess up your workspace. This is the second coat and it dries pretty quickly, half hour between coats. And look, see, I'm done. I like how it looks right now. It's smooth and beautiful. So now I'm going to use my stencil and I'm just going to apply green because my bathroom is green. The walls are green and the shower curtain has green in it. And if you notice, I'm just kind of skipping in between these little X's or whatever these things are, because in between I'm going to do a lighter color green. I was going to say a light color green, lighter color green. And you want to go back over these a couple of times because it absorbs pretty quickly in the base that's underneath it. So be careful if you're using stencils because sometimes it'll bleed, but it's okay. When you lift up the stencil, you can just go on ahead and fill in the blanks, so to speak. So I have to watch really careful to make sure that I don't mess up and put the dark green where it doesn't belong. So let's see. Okay, so I think I have 2 more spots. That's light. And yeah, I found the middle spot that needs dark green. And I'm going to go over it again. So I have 2 middle spots that I'm eyeballing right now that needs the dark green before I move the stencil, okay? And because the stencil is not wide enough, because this is a double plate, then we're gonna have to just move it around to fill in the blank. So I found one there, right here. Okay, dark green. So this is pretty cool and it's fun to do. And now that I've started to do this one to show you guys, I'm gonna have to go redo a bunch of them. See, the dark green, I'm making it dry. I'm gonna put the light ones in here. And then I'm gonna move the stencil around to go on the side and on the bottom. So see the light green. And of course, you can even jazz this up some more by putting dots or lines or whatever you want to put, okay? I have 2 spots missing with the light green that I have to fill in. And after that's filled in, take a look. Gorgeous. Now let's get it back on the wall. See? Bathroom has green walls and the light switch is gorgeous. I had already bought the expensive ones before an artist showed me that this could be done with acrylic paint. And after that, I went wild and did every light switch cover and every plug in my home. When I record any of my shows, I always put on some makeup to make myself presentable. I know that for the cooking channel, the food is the focus, so I try not to put on too much makeup to detract from that. And for the vlog channel, I put on even less. So take a look at what I do to prepare myself to record the vlog or to record the cooking shows. Now, this is not meant to be a makeup tutorial because I don't know enough to share that kind of information with you. This is just what I do in order to make myself presentable. This is my bare skin at age 50. Although I don't think it looks so bad, I don't like going in front of the camera without some type of makeup on. So I have these hyperpigmentation going on here, and since they appeared about 5 years ago, they haven't gotten any worse, but I don't want them to get worse, so I'm going to do something about them really soon. I finally found the product that I want to use, and when I do so, I want to bring it to you as a tutorial. So this is what I do for my regimen. I don't use expensive things anymore. I used to use all those expensive brands that had the morning system and the night system and so on and so on. All I use is this, Sebamed, and I get it from Costco every 3 months or so. They have a roadshow. This one's the Baby Cream Extra Soft. And I use this at nighttime before I go to bed, and this is all I use. I use the wash when I'm taking a shower. I take off my makeup first with the makeup wipes, and then I use the wash in the shower, and then when I get out, I put this on, and that's it. The next day, I don't put anything on again because this leaves a lot of moisture in the skin. But what I do, because I don't wash my face in the morning times, I only wash my face at nighttime, because when you wash your face in the morning, you're washing away all the beautiful natural oils that happens overnight. I do clean up my eyes with a wet warm rag, and I use Johnson head to toe wash for babies again. Everything that I do is for babies. I mean, if you figure it out, you put the best on your baby's skin, right? So why not put the best on your adult skin? So I just kind of clean out the gunk out of my eyes in the morning, and I clean around my mouth area, and that's it. That's pretty much it. So I start off my day, and I have 2 different makeup regimens that I do when I'm doing the vlog and when I'm doing the cooking show. So at first, we're going to show what I do when I'm doing the vlog. So I start off with a foundation. This is from Revlon, and it's the 370, which matches my beige skin. And then I just kind of rub it on with my hands. I do everything with my fingers. I don't do a brush for anything. And I just kind of get it worked in to cover the hyperpigmentation. I don't put a thick layer at all. I get it on the cheeks and pretty much all over my face. I don't get too low here. You know, a lot of people say you have to blend it in. I don't really need to blend in because the skin on my neck and the skin on my face doesn't look too different. I'm lucky that way, okay? Now this right here is from a chicken pox about, what, when I was 15, 16? Yeah, it never goes away, guys. So all I have to do is cover it up. And if you notice, I don't use a thick cover because I don't mind if it peeks through a little bit. This is some highlight for the bridge of my nose, and I always highlight the best part of my nose. Some people will go ahead and highlight or contour even more by putting dark around the nose like this. I don't do that because I think it makes me look abnormal and I want to look natural, okay? I'm using Clinique for my eye color, but I'm not promoting them because this is not a makeup tutorial and I bought all my own stuff. I use gold on the lids because Jada taught me that gold looks better on my eyes because I have deep set eyes or sunken in eyes. I put a little bit of dark on the outside and a little bit of light under the eyebrows, and I don't let the eyebrows look all creepy. I get my eyebrow threaded twice a year by Jada. I'm putting some green because I'm wearing pink. If I'm wearing pink or purple, I put green on. When it comes to putting the blusher, I don't suck my cheek in like this. I just leave my face normal and put it there because I'm 50 now and the apple in my cheek is gone. So if I put on the thing by sucking in the cheek, it'll look weird. This is some Noir black liquid eyeliner and I put it in a very thin line above the eyelash. So normally for the vlog, I don't put any color on top of the eye, not even the eyeliner or not even the stuff under here. It's just basically the foundation, the blush, and the contour for the nose and some lipstick. I wanted to show you that the brand is NYX that I'm using on my eyelids because this is the only brand that I found that does not cause me to have eye allergies. I'm penciling some of my eyebrow in because I pluck it because it's gray. I hate the gray eyebrows, guys. So lipstick, I always use the same color, this purple, and some powder just to set the makeup. And sometimes I use mascara, sometimes I don't. I'm opting not to use it today, and sometimes I put eyeliner on the bottom lid. I'm opting not to do that today. Look at me in slow-mo, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this little segment about how I put on my makeup to do both of my shows, the vlog and the cooking channel. This is cool. Look, see? Just kind of leafing through my little thin hair. Now look at the before and after. Without makeup on the left, with makeup on the right. So what do you guys think? Not a whole lot goes into it, right? I try to do things at a bare minimum because if it becomes too overwhelming, I won't do it. So this is how I present myself for the cooking channel. Sometimes I will put eyeliner on the bottom, sometimes I will put mascara, but not all the time.
Hey guys, Josh here, and I'm just here to give you this little tip. Do you have big hands like me? These big giant swimmer flipper fins? I should have been a swimmer, but I can't swim, you know. That'll perpetuate the stereotype. But like these big hands can't get in these little Pringle jars. You know what I mean? So by the time you get in there, they're all broken. Oh, I broke like one already, but they're broken by the time you get in there. So you get a piece of paper. We're using printer paper, but I think anything will do. If it's lined paper, double fold it. But you just go in there like so. You see it. You lean it to one side. Go in. Whoop. Don't let the paper bend. Slide it in there. See that? Nice and easy. Lean it back on its side. And then we just pull out. And now if you're like me with these giant hands, you can still, come on, eat your Pringle.